Hey guys, it's Amber with NotableInk.com and I'm back with another tutorial for CutCardStock. I'm going to be using Altenew's Welcome Home layering stamp set today. This stamp set is unique in that none of the images overlap each other. So although it's a layering stamp set, you don't have to worry about colors blending, which means you have so much opportunity to use different colors. I'm going to be heat embossing my layer stamps today, and I'm using Wow embossing powders in Metalline Kiwi Krush. Metallines are color shifters, so when you turn them to the side, they have a gold metallic finish, whereas when you look head on, you see that beautiful green. This is Jealous Guy, and this is Angel Eyes. Both of these two used to be in the Ferry Man Trio. Now you can purchase them individually. So I have the first layer stamp here, and I've inked it up with Wow Clear Ultra Slow Drying Embossing Pad, and I'm going to use Angel Eyes for this one so that we have some pretty teal flowers. I like to heat my embossing powders from the back just to make sure that I don't blow any of the powder away, especially if you're using a glitter embossing powder. That's what I would recommend. These aren't glitter, this is an opaque embossing powder, so nothing really should blow away. Moving on to the second layer, I'm going to get that stamped in the embossing ink, and then I'll use the Metalline Kiwi Krush. And these Metalline powders are just so cool to me. If you are familiar with eyeshadow in duochromes, where those are color shifters, these are very much like those. These are true color shifters, whereas some of the other powders are more color blends. So you can see that gold shimmer, and you can see that in the light here. It goes from green to gold depending on the angle that you're looking at it. For the last layer, I'll use the Jealous Guy, and this is a pretty lime green, like a spring green. So these colors totally spoke of spring to me, and so for the sentiment, I'm going to use the die set that is available, the coordinating die set, and I have cut out two different Stardream Metallic colors here. I have Lagoon, which is the lighter teal, and Peacock, which is the darker teal. I'll have all of the supplies listed down below, and I wasn't sure which color I wanted. I wasn't sure if the Lagoon was going to be too light, so what I ended up doing is just stacking them on top of each other. I'm not going to offset them at all. I'll put them directly on top of each other, but just having the darker layer underneath is going to help set it apart from the white background. I'm going to go ahead and glue a circle. I used a circle die to cut a piece of Lagoon cardstock, and it's about an 1/8 inch larger than our heat embossed element that we created. And then I'll go ahead and stamp some sub-sentiments. I'm using Altenew Obsidian Pigment Ink here, which is a really black crisp dye ink. I'm going to stamp Spring and then You Were Missed, because I'm ready for spring. I hope it's starting to get warmer where you are. So I'm going to pop up our embossed piece and get that centered onto our Lagoon die cut piece. And I have the L of Welcome just overlapping that circle just a bit, which I think adds a nice design element. This is a really simple card, clean and simple look to it, but I love the texture and the colors of the embossing powder, and those metallic finishes are perfect to complement the Stardream Metallic papers as well. Here are some close-ups so you can see the detail in that darker layer underneath the Welcome die cut. And take a look at the beautiful shine of the metallic cardstock and also the embossing powders. I think they just complement each other so well. I hope you enjoyed this project today and will give it a try. If you did, hit the subscribe and like button down below, and I'll see you real soon with more inspiration.